Hi everyone, my name is Miss Dyson and I'm a teaching artist with the Music Center. Today I'm going to teach you a line dance called Pata Pata. The song Pata Pata was made famous by a singer from South Africa named Miriam Makeba. South Africa is a country located at the southern point of the continent of Africa. Miriam Makeba, who is also known as Mama Africa, was a singer, songwriter, and a civil rights activist. In 1967, during the civil rights movement here in the United States, her song Pata Pata became famous, and this line dance was created. The dance has 4 parts, and it mainly involves moving your feet. When you're learning the dance, try to copy me like a reflection in a mirror. So if my foot goes out to this side, your right foot should touch out to the side like mine. Now bring it back. If your left foot goes out to the side, you'll be copying me. Now bring it back. We just learned the first part of the dance. Pata Pata means touch, touch. And part 1 of the dance has our right foot go out and come back in, and our left foot go out and come back in. Let's try it. Ready? Go. Out, in, out, in. Part 2 is a little bit more complicated. We're going to start by taking our toes and moving our toes apart. Now to do that, I had to lift my toes up a little bit so they could make a little V. Now, lift up your heels a little bit and move them apart. Now your toes are pointing in. Now bring your heels back together and bring your toes back together. It's always a little bit easier to do this if your knees are slightly bent. Let's try it slow. Toes apart, heels apart, heels in, toes in. Try it a little bit faster. Ready, go. Toes, heels, heels, toes. A little bit faster. Ready, go. Toes, heels, heels, toes. Now could we take part 1 and part 2 and put them together? Remember, part 1 is when our toes go out to the side on the right first. Ready, go. Out, in, out. Now your toes, toes, heels, heels, toes. Let's try that same thing, just a little bit slower. Right foot, ready, go. Out, in, out. Now your toes, toes, heels, heels, toes. Let's learn part 3. For part 3, you're going to pick up your right knee and put it back down. And pick it up again and put it down, but this time make sure you step on it so all your weight's on that foot. So that's part 3. Let's try it. Right knee goes up, ready, go. Up, down, up, step. To make it more interesting, we're going to twist our body at the same time that we pick up our knee. Ready, go. Twist, step, twist, step. Now let's try parts 1, 2, and 3. Right foot goes out, ready, go. Out, in, out. Now your toes, toes, heels, heels, right knee up. Up and down, up, switch feet. Part 4 uses your left foot, the one that we got ready. Do a small kick and then march 3 times in place, left, right, left. Let's try that again. A small kick, march, march, march. When you kick your foot, let's clap our hands at the same time. Ready, go. Kick, march, march, stop. Let's see if we can put part 3 and part 4 together. Remember, part 3 was when we lifted our knee and we set our foot down, but we didn't put any weight on it. We did a touch. Let's try part 3. Ready, go. Up, down, up, switch feet, kick, march, march, stop. Let's try to put part 1, 2, 3, and 4 all together. We'll go very slow. Right foot goes out, ready, go. Out, in, out. Now your toes, toes, heels, heels, right knee, up, down, up, kick and clap. March, march, stop. When we stopped, our right foot is ready to move. And that's how we started the dance. So now we can repeat the dance many times in a row. Let's see if you can do part 4 and then go right into part 1 again. So let's try to repeat the dance many times in a row. We'll start slow and speed up as we go. Get ready to kick your left foot. Ready, go. Kick, march, march, right foot. Out, in, out. Now your toes, toes, heels, heels, right knee. Up, down, up, switch feet. Kick, march, march, right foot goes. Out, in, out. Now your toes, toes, heels, heels, right knee. Up and down, up, switch feet. Kick, march, do it again. Out, in, out. Now your toes, toes, heels, heels, right knee. Up, down, up, kick and clap. Stop. I think we're ready for music. Let's bounce our knees so we can feel the beat of the music. Right foot, ready, go. Out, in, out. Now your toes. Right knee up, down, up, kick and clap. Right foot out, in, out. Now your toes, toes, heels, heels, right knee. Up, down, up, kick and clap. One more time, here we go. Out, in, out. Now your toes, toes, heels, heels, toes. Up, down, up, kick and clap. Stop. Excellent work. My legs know what to do now, but my arms feel very uncomfortable, and I don't know what to do with them. Maybe we could make up our own arm movements, but where should we start? When choreographers want to make up dances, or even just a new movement, they have to be inspired by something. Maybe they're inspired by how they feel, or the music, or maybe even a pattern that already exists. So maybe we could think about the pattern of our feet and you make arm movements that match it. Let's start with part 1. For part 1, our feet go out, in, out, in. Maybe our arms could do a similar move. Let's try it. Ready, go. Out, in, out, in. Maybe instead of going out to the side, maybe we could do something where we bend our elbows in front of our body. Try that. Ready, go. Bend, bend. Maybe you have your own idea. You can do anything you want with your arms, but our feet should always look almost the same. Let's try part 1, and you can do anything you want with your arms. 1, 2, ready, go. Out, in, out, in. Now let's try part 2. For part 2, our feet go toes, heels, heels, toes. Now that might be a hard part to add arm movements to, but if you feel comfortable with it, maybe we could do something where we twist our arms. Let's see if you can twist your arms and move your toes at the same time. Ready, go. Toes, heels, heels, toes. That is pretty tricky. Maybe you want to try something just with your elbows. Ready, go. toes, heels, heels, toes. When dancers improvise, they're making up the ideas right there in the minute. So maybe the first time I might have went like this, and maybe I didn't like it and I wanted to change it. That's what choreographers do. So you can choose any move you want with your arms. Let's see if you can do part 1 and part 2 in a row. Right foot, ready, go. Out, in, out. Now your toes, toes, heels, heels, toes. Part 3 gives us lots of options, but it seems the easiest to copy the motion that's happening with our body. So I could twist opposite, or I could go the same. I wonder if you could do arm movements with your feet for part 1, 2, and 3. Let's add part 4 also. For part 4, we already have some arm movements where we clap our hands, and we usually swing our arms when we march. So I don't think we need more arm movements. Let's practice part 1, 2, 3, 4. See if you can do your arms before we put on the music. Ready, go. Out, in, out. Now your toes. Toes, heels, heels, right knee. Up, down, up, kick and clap. March, march, stop. If you get lost, it's okay to stop and only move your feet. Sometimes I don't feel like moving my arms when I'm doing the dance, and I like to keep them just still by my body. Feel free to focus only on your feet until you feel comfortable, to start slowly adding in movements with your arms and your hands. You could even use your shoulders and your whole body. Let's try it with music. Standing up nice and tall. Bounce your knees to the beat. We're gonna start with your right foot. Ready, go. Out, in, out. Now your toes. Right knee, up, down, up, kick and clap. Do it again. Out, in, out. Now the toes. Right knee, up, kick and clap. One more time. Out, in, out. Now the toes. Right knee, up, kick and clap. Pata Pata is a very popular song. Many musicians have created their own version of Pata Pata, and you can find them on iTunes. Pick your favorite one and have fun. Thank you for dancing with me. I look forward to dancing with you again soon.